Hey guys, it's Draw Law, and wow, it feels good to be saying that again. Don't worry, I am back and more ready than ever to post a bunch of cool content for you guys. Today, we are going to be drawing 4 different eyes. I did an eye tutorial like this in the past, so if you want to check it out, I'll link it in the description box below. But anyways, if you like what you see, it'd really help me out if you could hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to receive notifications, and tell your friends about my channel. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. For our first eye, we're going to be starting with 2 circles. I'm just sketching these out with a pencil as a base. And then I'm going to grab my fine liner. I'm using a Prismacolor number 8, and I'm going to draw 2 arcs on the top. Then I'm going to be drawing a circle inside. This is smaller than the original sketch circle, and it's going to act as like the pupil for the eye. After that, we're going to use our sketched circle as a guideline and draw another arc on the bottom, except this time it's going to go in the opposite direction as the top one did. Think of it like a U shape. Then I'm going to be thickening the top. This part's completely optional. I just feel like it adds this cuter kind of look, almost makes it look like lashes. Then I'm going to draw a black circle in the middle. This is like the iris for the eye. And then on top of that, I'm going to draw another circle, but I'm not going to fill it in. This is going to be like the highlight for the eye. After that, I'm going to draw a line right under the highlight, and I'm going to be filling that in. This will help give it a really cool gradient effect. Now it's time to add color. Take your lightest color. Personally, I'm coloring in these eyes brown, so I'm starting with the yellow, then I'm going to make another line on top in a little bit of a light brown, and then on top of that, I'm going to draw a line in with a dark brown. And you'll see it goes from this dark color to this medium color to this light color with a really nice gradient effect. And I think that it gives it that extra touch rather than just filling it in with one single color. Then I'm adding in eyelashes, again, totally optional. Feel free to go crazy with it and be creative. But yeah, those are those eyes. Okay, next eye. We are doing the sketched circles. You'll notice the pattern for all these eyes is going to be super similar. You'll see again, we're doing the top arcs. They're just going to be little tweaks and changes depending on the kind of eye we're going for. So for this eye, for example, instead of drawing both the circles in the middle, we're going to draw them on the right side. This is going to give the effect that the character is looking to one side rather than looking straight at you. We're going to still do the black irises, and then on top of that we'll do the highlights. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Mostly the same process. Now I'm going to thicken the top lash. Again, optional, whatever you want to do. And then I'm going to add cute little lashes. I'm going to add some on the top as well as on the bottom, just to show you guys that you don't have to always go with one kind of eyelash. You can really experiment and give it a cool look. Then I'm going to do my lightest color on the bottom. In this case, it's a blue. Then I go in with a little bit of darker color. And oh, you might have noticed I forgot to do the black part at the top, so I'm just doing that really quick here. Alright, and finally the darkest blue. And there's our really pretty gradient. Here's the second eye. Moving on to the third one, we're starting with our sketch circles. And then we're going to do the top arc. Then we're going to draw, you guessed it, the circle. Well, both circles. And it's in the middle. And for this eye, I want to give it this squinting kind of a look. Like, you know how eyes get smaller when you smile? That's the kind of look I'm going for. So for this bottom line, we're going to flip it and it's going to be another curve like that. Then we're going to thicken the top arc. And then we're going to draw our black circle as well as our white circle. And then just underneath the white circle, go ahead and do a line and fill that in with black. It gives it, like I said, it's part of the gradient and it just makes it look like this more realistic look that the shadow is cast on the eye. Okay, now for this eye, I'm going to make it look a pinky red, so I'm starting with a light pink, then I'm going in with a slightly darker pink, and for my darkest color, I'm going to do a red. And there's our gradient for the third eye. Hope you guys like that. And for the final eye, we're going to start with our circles, but we're going to do something a little bit different here. We're actually going to cut the circle in half. This is going to make it have this look that the character is tired or sleepy. You'll see what I mean in a few seconds. So go ahead and draw that line, and then we're also going to do our top arcs. This is the eyelid now, not the actual eye. So for the circle on the inside, it's going to be cut in half. It's not a full circle. Okay, and then we're going to do our bottom arc. like normal. And then thicken the top line, not the arc at this time, because the arc is acting as the eyelid. Now, for our iris, the black circle, that is also going to be cut in half. It's not going to be a full circle, so just think of it like a little hump and then fill that in. And then for the white circle, we're going to be putting that on the bottom because the top doesn't have any room available, and that's that. Now, because the eye is cut in half, we're only using 2 colors, a light green and then dark green, and there it is. Alright you guys, so that concludes it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful. I really tried to give you guys a step-by-step process. So yeah, let me know which of the eyes is your favorite in the comments below. Thanks guys, bye!